You can turn into an adversary for someone split second, just as well as you can turn into a friend in a split second with someone. All you have to do is just comply or don't comply with their needs or their wants. All you got to do is say no one time. Where do we go after the no? Where do we go after the, nah, I'm going to pass on that, I'm going to decline on that? In all facets of relationship, when we don't do what the person wants or needs us to do, where do we go from there? A lot of people don't want to admit to that this person declined your offer, whether it be personal or business, and you can still resume the same relationship that you had with them before the fact. Are we good only because I complied? Like, what's the real reason? That's why a lot of people that go through the most conflict and survive it, they lock them forever. We got past me not complying or you not complying and us seemingly bumping heads or disagreeing, and we survived it. There's not many people that could say that, because even if someone survives that, they hold this internal conflict towards you, hoping that you fall on your face, hoping to prove you wrong, hoping to say, I told you so. They can't wait for the get back. That's not a friend. That's not somebody you should be in a relationship with, even if it's just business. If you're for me and I'm for you, then we gonna make it work for us, or we gonna die trying. I love the situations where people weather the storm. I love that, because when you get through the storm, sunny days ahead. Yep, love.
I couldn't agree more. I think Shawn Miles couldn't have explained it any better. This is actually one of the things I was discussing with a couple of my friends some days ago. We have to normalize an environment where our relationship does not depend on what we receive and what we can give. A give and take kind of relationship is shallow at best. A relationship where people are not allowed to disagree. Do you like me because of what you can gain from me? Do you like me because I comply? Do you like me because I do what you want me to do? Can we have a relationship where each party is not on a daily basis, repeatedly, consciously trying to create a clone of themselves in the other person? If you intend to have a deep relationship with anyone, no matter the definition of that relationship, be it a spouse, be it a romantic relationship, or a normal friendship, or even a business friendship, a business partner, let's say, whatever category, whatever definition you want to assign to your relationship with anyone, if the basis of your relationship relies on whether or not the person complies with what you want them to comply with, then that relationship is built on sand. It's not a relationship that will stand the test of time. We have to have a kind of relationship where we can disagree and still be friends. I can decline an offer, I can decline a request for a favor, and we still have a friendship. If my friendship with you, or if your friendship with anyone, depends on whether or not the person does what you want them to do, then that is not a friendship. Because what you are essentially doing is breeding a clone of yourself, someone that will do your bidding. I think this reminded me of an exchange I had with someone in a social gathering some weeks ago, where the person asked me for a favor, to do something for them, a favor I had done before. So they needed me to do it again. And so I declined, respectfully of course. And then the person said to me, "You are not nice." I said, "Really?" I said to them, "You have a weird definition of nice. If me being nice to you means that I do what you want me to do, anytime you ask me to do it, then you need to go and check the dictionary of what nice means." And so, of course, the entire conversation ended like in a laugh or whatever, but you could see that they were not having it. They were not satisfied with my answer. But then Unfortunately for them, unfortunately for me, I understand this principle, a principle where I cannot be put in any position, I refuse to be put in any position by anyone where I must comply at any point in time in order to preserve whatever relationship we have. So we need to normalize an environment where compliance is not the basis of our relationship. We can agree to disagree. We can behave differently. We can have our likes and our dislikes. We can be independent individuals and still have a coherent relationship. So I completely agree with what Sean Myers has to say about this. He couldn't have said it any better. So let me hear what you guys have to say about it too. Thank you.